All right, guys, let's recap this. I got my bacon shirt on. It's Friday. You guys will probably be watching this Monday in class or over the weekend or over and over again every day for the rest of your lives. So maybe you might. So this question, we're talking about asking how many grams of CO2 will be made by reacting 0.50 moles of C6H14 with 4.5 moles of O2. Now, this is very similar to the last problem that we went over. But the last problem was talking about moles of CO2. And it's pretty much almost the exact same process, but with one extra step here. So what we do is we calculate how many moles of CO2 can we make from each amount of each substance. So from 0.5 moles of hexane and 4.5 moles of oxygen. So similar thing, I convert to moles CO2 from moles of what I had. And I have 19 moles of oxygen per 12 moles of CO2. I get that from the balanced equation right up top there. So 19 moles of O2 for 12 moles of CO2. And for 2 moles of C6H14, required 12 moles of CO2. I can calculate my moles, and it's important to focus on what these each mean. So this means that with 0.50 moles of C6H14, I can create a maximum of 3.0 moles of CO2. With 4.5 moles of O2, I can make a maximum of 2.84 moles of CO2. This is where I have to think. I have to figure out which one can I make. So the most CO2 I can make with 4.5 moles of O2 is 2.84. I can make no more than that. So that is what I'm going to make. My limiting reagent is my O2 because my 4.84 is less than my 3.0 because I can't make 3.0 moles of CO2. Okay, so not all of the C6H14 will be reacted. My limiting, the amount of CO2 produced can be a maximum of a theoretical yield of 2.84 moles. Okay, now, and that's just like it was for the last problem. However, if I want to know mass, I can go one step further, and I can simply look up on the periodic table my moles, my mole ratio to gram ratio of CO2 is my molar mass of CO2. You look up on the periodic table, you look up carbon is 12.01 grams per mole, and there's one of them. Oxygen is 16.00 grams per mole, and there's two of them. So the molar mass is the sum of that, which is 1 mole would be 44.01 grams. So which would give me a mass of 125 grams of CO2.